Under pressure, it happens to the best of us. Hi Nevada, I'm Paige Adams, the Division 1A Vice President, and I'm here to talk to you about leading under pressure. The first step is to be purpose-driven. Set specific goals that you and your council can follow, objectives to help keep you on track so no one has to worry or be concerned about where you're going. Once you have an idea of what you want to do, the next step is to figure out how you want to do it, and that is to have a plan to achieve your goal. For many people, pressure comes from the idea of having to complete a monumental task, but you can eliminate this pressure by creating a plan with short, manageable pieces. You follow these easy steps one at a time to eventually complete your goal. Next, I would like to introduce you to the idea of Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So it's always important to make sure that you have a backup plan in case something does go wrong with your original. Next is to have a passion. What was it that drove you when you first started doing what you're doing? Think about that and always keep that in mind when things get stressful. One issue that many people seem to have when dealing with pressure is that they begin to neglect themselves, whether it's in their schoolwork, their free time, or even their own health. You cannot perform your best unless you're feeling your best. So it's always important to maintain good health, hygiene, and a mental state. One of the best ways to deal with pressure is to see if it's possible to eliminate it. There are certain things that seem to cause the most pressure for people, and three main ones are expectation, workload, and emotion. Expectation. Sometimes people expect too much of themselves or the people around them, and that can cause pressure when those expectations are not fulfilled. So it's important to always make sure that your expectations are realistic to what people are actually able to accomplish. Workload. There's a perfectionist in all of us, and sometimes that perfectionist will come out and not let anyone else handle responsibility. However, that causes pressures. Now you have even more responsibilities that you have to juggle, including the ones you already have. It's important to delegate the workload of tasks onto everyone equally, so that no one person becomes overburdened. Emotion. It's always important to make sure that your emotions are in check. Always be open to compromise, and it's very important to understand that you cannot allow personal grudges to interfere with student council business. Additionally, don't take conflicting student council ideas as personal offenses. It's always important to maintain a state of professionalism. Lastly, I want to talk about the idea of failure and how to deal with it. There will be many times when things do not go as planned and you won't be able to help it. So it's important to always keep an open mind to failure. Instead of thinking of it as a defeat, find new ways to learn from it and apply it in the future. As Thomas Edison once said, "I have not failed, I found 10,000 ways that won't work." Everyone experiences pressure in some way or another, but it is possible to achieve despite that.